Exit polls point to a tight race in Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. So it's not a decisive this or that. Although, as I said right in the morning, this is not a negative, at least not for today. But Sunday, in that sense, becomes important to track. We have senior journalist Sanjeev Srivastava joining us right now. Sanjeev, good morning. Good to have you with us here. Thanks very much. These are essentially the exit poll numbers, the various polls which have been conducted, and we'll kind of pull this up state by state. Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Telangana, Mizoram, so they'll come up. But Sanjeev, good morning. Prashant here. Would you characterize the outcome as a little mixed? I mean, putting sort of BJP and Congress slightly ahead in two states, but not by a very large margin. So in that sense, states still in play. Maybe they were always in play, and the actual results is what obviously matter. But what can we take away from the exit polls?
Well, the exit polls are very interesting, to say the least. So the surprise is in Madhya Pradesh, which most people till even about a week back was thinking that it's going the Congress way. And then people started talking about it getting closer. And post-poll, where the women polling percentage went up, people started thinking in terms of Shivraj's government making a comeback, whether he's the chief minister or someone else, but BJP coming back. Rajasthan was getting very tight, which was thought to be earlier easily going the BJP way. So both these states in the Hindi heartland were becoming close, and the exit poll numbers suggest that BJP may take Madhya Pradesh, which will be a big surprise, because after 4 terms of anti-incumbency, if the BJP comes back, that's very good for the party, keeping in mind 2024, next year's national elections. So Rajasthan, it was more crucial for the BJP than for the Congress, because Congress is making good gains. South of India, perhaps in Telangana, they will win. And Chhattisgarh, they are retaining in central India. So mixed bag, but Congress gaining, which is also both good and bad, because bad for the India alliance, whether the opposition will now be able to come together in a more healthy manner with Congress getting stronger. So that's a bottleneck impact for opposition alliance. And the BJP not gaining at all in South India. So they are stuck to the Hindi heartland, Central India, Western India. Whether they can repeat 2024, that will remain a little bit of challenge. But had they lost MP in the exit polls, it would have been really bad news for the party. So,
okay. Sanjeev,
I may be coming across as a little bit of here and there everywhere, but that's what the exit polls are also suggesting.
Absolutely, absolutely. I just want to take that point forward you made about Congress and the what's happening in South India, right? Can that be a trigger for them? And if Congress makes some headway in Rajasthan, what would that mean for Sachin Pilot?
Well, if the Congress, let's start from Sachin Pilot. So Sachin Pilot is the young prince in waiting. He's the Prince Charles, actually, who is waiting for the Queen to fade away, which is Ashok Gehlot. So 2018, at least Sachin Pilot was thinking it was his turn. And 2023, he knows if the Congress party comes back and with a slim majority or just around the 100 halfway mark, it may not be his turn again, and it may again be Gehlot. So it was a tricky one for him always. So heads you win, tails I lose. So that's the kind of situation. So if the Congress comes back, Sachin may find himself waiting for next term again, and Gehlot may be the man at the helm, because it will all, at least exit polls are suggesting, and I'm based out of Jaipur. The feel is even if the Congress comes, it will be a very slender majority, or they'll be less than 100, and they'll be able to then cobble together a majority with Gehlot's vast experience and inside track into the independents and a couple of regional parties which may win. So not such great news for Sachin Pilot as far as Rajasthan is concerned. But if the party wins and if the party makes headway, he is an important leader of the party. Let's see where he gets adjusted and how. And if the party by any chance makes a good majority, crosses 107-8 on its own, then Sachin Pilot may have a chance with the party's central leadership intervening in his favor, which they have not been able to do last 2-3 years.
Sanjeev, hi, good morning. Surabhi here. So, over the last couple of, election cycles, what we've come to sort of understand is that people vote very smartly and very differently. When it's state elections, they're voting for local leaders, state issues. And when it's the centre, then they're voting for the Prime Minister, really, whoever that, candidate might be. Do you think that is going to be a pattern here as well? And even if it is, hypothetically, let's say if the BJP manages both MP and Rajasthan, should that be projected forward in any way for May 24? What could be the takeaways from these results as we look forward to the general election?
So, Surabhi, you're absolutely right. People have become smarter. And even when we were traveling across Karnataka, middle of the year, people were saying that they are voting Congress now, but will vote for Modi for the national elections. But an election outcome does make a difference. So if the BJP wants Rajasthan MP, for the sake of argument, then it's very good news for the party. If they lose one of them, then it's not such good news because some impact it does make. People may still think, suppose for example in Rajasthan they lose and the Congress wins, people may still in large numbers vote for Modi because they've separated the two elections, separated the chief minister's post and the prime minister's post, but it does impact the morale of the worker. And that is where the key difference may lie for 2024. 2024, I still think when you travel, you see a good momentum or really popularity ratings of Prime Minister being high. But if the opposition alliance comes together, if they've lost assembly elections, it does impact. And the key states to watch out next year, I think, will be Bihar, Maharashtra, Karnataka. BJP has lost. It will definitely gain now that Yadurappa's son is also back at the helm. So Yadurappa is also back. But still, will they be able to repeat their 2019 performance? We'll have to wait.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Thanks a lot for joining in and giving us, a quick sense on which way things are headed, which way the wind is blowing.